makes it look easy. I don't know how, but I smile anyway and start my day now. Standing at the gate, everyone walks past, talking like they know where they're going fast. I find a seat alone, back of the class, watching others build things I can't grasp. Hit generate, the image breaks again. Wrong proportions, artifacts, another dead end. He's got a whole community by his side. I'm just me teaching myself nowhere to hide. I don't know if I'm good enough for this. Every win I get still feels like a miss, but I'm showing up even when it's hard.
Hello everyone, hello Dog Uncle. I give it a chance for people to hop on in.
I'm not where I wanna be, not even close. But I'm further than I was, and that's what matters most. Then I see a video from years ago. He was just like me, figuring out the flow. Rough around the edges, finding his way. He didn't start here, he built it day by day. So the poster stays, but not to chase his name. I'm writing my own story, not playing his game. I'm still learning, I'm still small, but I'm here and I'm giving it my all. I'm still learning, but I'm here.
Hello, there's your sir. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Malice. Hi, VT, Darkcat. Actually, it's good to see Darkcat because today I have you on the list. So I'm looking forward to reacting to your songs.
Your shoulders today was heavy, my dear. Drop your keys, kick off your shoes, leave the world at the doorway. I've been saving this room for you.
But after this song, we will go ahead and get started.
Come home, my love, come in.
Hey, Don Pocket, actually, you are on my list today too to react to you. So I do have at least 3 people on the list.
Don't speak,
We have Dot Pocket, Darkcat, and Julie LaCroix.
got everything under control.
So I am.
You just rest in my hands.
So we're gonna have some fun reaction. Hey, Gun, hope you're doing well.
Creases from your forehead, trace circles while
I see Julie LaCroix on. So I'm gonna play Julie LaCroix songs first because they are in another time zone. So help them out. I was.
hold it softly in my hands. Welcome home, my love, come in.
But after the song, we will get started.
Got everything, everything. You don't have to lift a hand. Close your eyes, don't speak, let your breathe.
Hello, Rain. Shashima. Good to see you.
Got everything under
Oh, nice to meet you, Julie. Thank you.
rest. You just rest on my chest.
Of course.
You work so hard out there, but here you're safe, you're small. Tiny
Hello, Arbol. Go see you.
Welcome home, my love. I've got everything you don't
You don't have to live endlessly sinking down to the day of face into black. Got everything under control. She just rests. She just rests. Hey, Josh, and King. Hey, it's your two crows. Alright, so after this song that I wrote, Welcome Home, My Love, I hope you all appreciate it. Today we already have some of the people who are planning on reacting to. We have on our list of things to react to, Julie and Starlight, Gasping in the Flames by Dot Pocket, and then Canvas of the Heart by Dark Cat. So these are all, and then we will, and I usually don't do this, but I am actually going to react to a Leaflet song. I have been avoiding reacting to Leaflet because I feel like it is a clout chasing thing. Because I feel like I'm not on their level, but people have encouraged me to go for it. You don't have to feel a need to be extra. So we'll react to Leaflet's song Serenity. So those are some of the songs on the way. We got more planned as well. I probably will react to Melody and Taco Bot as well. But I just need to double check things on those first. So if you could, I always appreciate having those likes. So if you could, I would greatly appreciate if you go ahead and like the video now. And for now, Julie Qua, we've released this new video, Julie and Starlight. I've been really excited to see it. Julie is one of my top 10 creators out there, so I always look forward to seeing their stuff. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
keep on falling with you. This is just a passing light. Let it pass on me tonight. I'll keep your orbit in my chest. A borrowed fire I won't forget. Julie cruising in starlight. Oh, Julie, Julie cruising in starlight. You make the dark feel alive. I'm yours when the night turns blue, so blue. Julie cruising in starlight. I keep on falling with you.
All right, so a great song. Let's go ahead. Definitely have a 90s anime vibe going on here. There's so many nostalgic references. I can't name them all, but I will do my best. Julie knocks it out of the park with this. It's such a good vibe. If I am understanding the references, I think the reference to the blue is referring to the blue screen, which is you see that digital screen. And how sometimes, if what I'm understanding is correct, is when we develop all these connections of such through internet and media, so sometimes when we're away from it, we feel that bit of alone. But those moments through video games, anime, inspire us to be better people. But let me take a closer deep dive on the lyrics. And the music, as a lot of times on the first go around, I am focusing more on the vibe. Actually, I do want to go back. What was that she typed earlier? Okay, it made something very Julie. Okay. And yeah, very Sailor Moon that's going on here. Love it.
Julie in the dash glow, hands on the wheel so.
I actually do have a question about this. Because I know if you try to use Grok for sound effects, it'll be horrible. What did you use to make the pan sound?
Hands on the wheel so slow.
Because I know if I tried that, only way I can, I'm sure there's a better way of doing it, but I mean, doing Grok, that'd be a horrible idea, because then you'll hear that, have that random haze sound that has.
Comments stitched across the glass. I swear the whole night bends for us. You smile like a
Oh.
silver flare, falling soft through midnight air.
I just love the happy expressions here. Again, that inspiration that we see going on.
My heartbeat in your wake, like a small moon learning how to stay. And I feel high then low, like Saturn's rings in orbit glow. You pull me close, then drift away.
I don't know these wrestlers. That's probably The Rock. No clue who that is. And I can only guess this is Undertaker, because Undertaker's like the only goth one I know of.
away. A pretty
Or, is there like Bane or something? Kane? I don't know. I don't know wrestling. So,
ache I cannot name. Julie cruising in starlight. Oh, Julie cruising in starlight. You make the dark feel alive.
now I do wonder, and I'm going to try dig in a little bit more on the lyrics of here, talking about you make the dark feel alive. Does that mean, so part of me, is wondering, because I know that can be interpreted a couple ways. Maybe the dark being like a nothingness, kind of emptiness, while versus if it feels alive, it could feel more haunting and threatening. Or it doesn't mean like the dark is more joyful than we make it. So I am curious. I'm going to try to deep dive into that a little bit more. I'm also bad with symbolism, so please forgive me on that.
Was when the night turns blue, so blue. Julie cruising in starlight. I keep on falling with you.
And I just love these shots of the matrix going on here.
With you.
And this, look at the stars. It's just an absolutely beautiful shot. And I believe I might have gone too far. So here we are. I'm guessing this is Larry the Cucumber, and I remember this way back when in my Nintendo days. My brother had one as a nightlight. He would, and this is obviously Kane from Command Conquer. I was back in the day of when Command Conquer was at its peak. I was a big Warcraft, Starcraft, and Command Conquer person. So it was always interesting looking at the latest one and try to outdo the other.
Your laugh is a distant sun, warm for a second, then it's gone. I kiss the air where you just were.
And again, this song has so many nostalgia. This could be a reference to any number of World War II things from video games and movies.
It's gone. I kiss the
And then here we got Stargate. Stargate. There's the gate.
air where
Kim Possible.
you just were.
Not 100% sure on this one. But again, there's so many references. I'd be surprised if I did get them all. They look familiar though.
Trace your
And then we got Starship Troopers. And going back to
where you just were. Trace your shadow in the blur. We passed the dust of older stars.
and I know I've been this expression over some people before. But we also have to remember when things go bad with that person to remember that all the joy we've had with those people and that is possible again with someone even better.
Past the dust of older stars, broken halos, fading scars, happy in the afterglow, sad because I want to know.
Actually, I am curious. I want to take a look at some of these books if I could take a pure reason. Phenomena of the Spirit. I think that's spoken. It looks like these are a lot of play the it's so definitely a lot of philosophy books.
If the sky forgets our name, will you still burn the same? I reach for you, you slip away.
And it's also I want to react to so much. There's so much so much in the lyrics. There's so much in the animation. I believe this is Mass Effect right here going on, fighting the Geth. Yeah, definitely fighting the Geth. There's Kiers. There's can't remember her name. And then here we got Bleach. I remember I had two different ideas for a Bleach character if I was in the universe of Bleach. Which one will make a whole lot more sense if you think about some of my lore currently. But so the one version which would make a whole lot less sense was this curse. I would dual wield curse claymores with James, and essentially I could not ever let them go, but I could have release a sword and let them be like extend, and then the chain would also retract, pulling the sword back to me, and I would be focused on fighting based on pure momentum. That was one idea. Now the other idea was wielding bladed shields, and I could make them float around and block, and I also use them and like Captain America and I could guide them and make them fly out and swing and slice. So.
I reach for you, you slip away. A pretty ache I cannot name. Julie cruising.
We get in that moment when the whole world spins around. That is always a scary moment. Never get that drunk, and if you do suspect that there's a chance you could get that drunk, always have someone around you can trust to watch over you who is sober. Please don't let them be psychic. Speaking of, I can't tell you how many times I did that. Where I was like, all right, who's gonna be BB? Oh, okay, I'll be BB. Hi, sure. And then, as I finished my first drink, I realized that BB had his more drink. It's like, what the heck? So I had to stop drinking and so this is the worst day of your life, trigger on purpose to fight against depression. I know how people do alcohol just so they cannot feel, where they can just have that numbness. I apologize you went through that. Is this Azure Lane? I've seen characters like this, but I don't know anything about them or their show.
I keep on falling with you.
By the way, I am so glad you're good at rhythm games. As weird as it sounds, even though I've played a musical instrument, I am horrible at these rhythm games. Red Dead. Definitely Overwatch here. Speed Racer. Can you really beat Speed Racer? Is Speed Racer beatable? I'm guessing Helldivers. I don't play Helldivers, sorry. Nah, I don't think Helldivers. Helldivers doesn't have anything like that. Now, I did for a little bit play on mouse and keyboard, but just using the keyboard. So I did play DDR for a little bit, but I was still bad at Arc Defense Force. As this Mr. Wick, are you John Wick's partner? I would like to be John Wick's partner. Okay, I was curious about this. I thought this is yeah, this makes us such. Okay. Now, Julie. Julie. Ah, Julie. That looks like a very tasty burger. Very tasty. Um, but what are those two metal things in your hand for a burger? See, burger has its own nice utensil for grabbing called buns. You just grab it and you eat it. We are all cavemen on burgers. We are barbarian when it comes to eating burgers. Uh, but I will eat a giant pub burger in a heartbeat with my hands where you can barely fit it, and you just gotta open it as wide as you can and hope that you can get the whole, but from bun to bun. And sometimes you have to do what you can, but like, all right, I'm gonna do like 3/4, and then I'll get the rest in the next bite. Hey, you know what? Oh wow, someone's saying they're wondering if you eat pizza with a fork and knife as well. Uh, but let's go ahead and keep moving on. You do eat pizza with a fork. You, I, do you eat soup with a fork as well? Hugs. Nothing but hugs.
In my chest, a borrowed fire I won't forget. Julie cruising in starlight. Oh, Julie cruising in starlight. You make the dark feel alive. I'm yours when the night.
So going back here, now this is definitely Helldivers. And this is the first cameo I see. We got Nicola, who's an awesome streamer as well. Castlevania, I'm guessing. I have not played Castlevania, please forgive me. We got Tanya the Evil, which I need to watch. Tanya, Dante's Inferno. Okay. I definitely need to watch the show. You know what? I will make that thing. We're going to have a marathon. We're going to marathon this show. And then we got our great friend Arkno, who's amazing. We have Cool and Joe here. Or actually, this is... Sorry. We have Gajirsa, we got Hybrid Man, we got... This is just regular normie Ninja, not Cool Ninja. Cool Ninja has the boa. But they go under the user name Cool Ninja. I'm not sure if this was a person that I don't know if they are someone I would like to know about them. I believe this is Stanky. I don't know these two people. Now this is Bloop and Hyde. I didn't know them. But it shows that, hey, I can network through Julie. I'm still all friends. And she can still have them, but I mean, they'll be my friends too. And I met this person on X. They are super sweet, super kind. So again, a great video. I did love it. So let's go ahead and give them a like. And so there is on Kick, there is on Twitch, and here it is on YouTube. Oh, Future Redcon Reality. Okay, I've met them. I just not used to seeing their avatar. Uh, so again, thank you for that. So again, Julie is a premium creator. Definitely, if you are not subscribed to them, I highly recommend subscribing. Go ahead and give their video a like. Help get that recognition. Yeah, and again, thank you. So, I do have some news as we move on to our next song. Our next song is going to be by Dot Pocket. Now, I am going to be honest, I have seen the song by Dot Pocket, so this is not going to be a blind reaction. That being said, the song is very good, and so I definitely want to give it a reaction. Dot Pocket, I hope you're still here. Yeah, I see. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a like. Dot Pocket has been a good, been part of the same community as me for a while. I have a lot of faith and trust in them. I'd like to get to know them a little bit better, but that'll happen in time. There's so many people in the community. It's hard to keep in touch and with all of them. I know there's some people closer to Dot Pocket who I honestly been there. Other than a random message here and there, I have no interaction with them. For example, Lady Wasabi, I have probably only said like 3 or 4 messages to Lady Wasabi, and I know Dot Pocket and them are very close. Dot Pocket, I think, is about the same. I've only probably sent 3 or 4 messages to them. So again, the community is so vast, but that's the other thing that I love about communities. There's so many people, and through each of these people, we can network and see so many other great videos and music and such. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and react to Dot Pocket's song, Gasping in the Flames. And I will go ahead and say, I would like to put a warning for anyone who's gone through a messy divorce at this. You might want to hold off on the song and wait for me to post the link. So, without further ado, let's get started.
Empty wheels turning on cold forgotten stone. A silent boy watched the world move on alone. Old echoes of honor faded into gray, learning to stand while the light slipped away. Dust, a heart ripped open, left to rot in rust. Years in the dark, where no mercy could reach. Silence taught the soul what sorrow can teach. Gasping in the flames, crimson rising high, devouring the pain that taught me how to die. Twisted world kept smiling. from the blaze toward dim, steady lights. In the smoke and haze, shoulders stood together, no judgment, no fear. Warm voices rising, drawing the broken near. Red began to soften, edges turning kind. Cyan threads weaving through this battered mind. Cross the veil threshold where some winds gently call. Saw the same scars carried where true loyalty stands tall. Unbroken circle, laughing under open skies. Two fractured worlds teaching these tired eyes to rise. Gasping in the flames, now steady, deep and blue. No longer destruction, just a fire burning true. From the deepest hollow to the warmth that heals the scars, the fire learned to dance beneath these brighter stars. Gasping in the flames, carrying me home at last. Gasping in the flames, joy breaking through the past.
Okay, let's go ahead and go back and watch this again. And we're going to talk about the things that caught our attention. First off, we got great visuals going on here. I believe this is sunrise we have going on here. And Dot Pocket really took the seal idea and kind of ran with it and really did a great job of making the seal universe with his seal of approval video and then been gradually growing it.
Empty wheels turning on cold forgotten stone. A silent boy watched the world move on alone.
Which I do have a question here because I do notice that we got the wheelchairs and later on we see the prosthetic, but I'll talk about that here in a second. Oh, something that caught my attention later on.
Echoes of honor faded into gray, learning to stand while the light slipped away.
So one thing I was noticing that I was really curious about is your character with the prosthetics. Later on we see the army. I wasn't sure if that was kind of a remembrance of your father with talks of the honor and everything, or if he actually did serve, which I didn't know. If that was the case, I didn't know you could serve with prosthetics. I am curious about that. Then again, that is also a bit personal, so feel free to say or say you'd rather not say. I was just kind of curious on that fact, but like I said, that is a bit curious. That is a bit personal. It might be a little too much, so feel free to say nothing at all. I'm gonna go ahead and move on for now. And again, to make those vows and make a life knowing that both people are now going to be dedicated to that life, that is something that's extremely important and sacred.
Warm hands grew cruel, promises turned to dust.
And I don't know how I'd react to something like this, not just being cheated on, but to say or invite the one they're cheating you with to the home in front of the kids. Not only is it disrespectful to you, but to the child, and it shows such such a backstabbing on the honors that were made, at least at the bare minimum. So you're saying, hey, this isn't working out, we need to work on this, or go ahead and end it. But to go ahead and be like, surprise, that's just not right. That being said, I do know someone, when my brother was in the military, he told me about this, and because it was one of his best friends in the military, that there was the person, one of his buddies, was married to. They had a kid, much like this. And then on the trip, the person hooked up with another person. And not just that, but brought them back to their home. So the military members went to their attorney, because the military gets three attorneys, base attorneys, and said what you should do. And it really infuriated him. But the attorney said to let them stay, and it would show how much he doesn't even try in the relationship. Because what he wanted is he wanted custody of his daughter. And he showed that his mom was going to be there to take care, and that anytime he was on deployment, that it would still always have a two-parent household or more with the military member's mother, the military member's father, and the military member. And then if they have anyone else, and that'd be a fourth, they show that they were the other person was a stay-at-home mom, so they had no income, while he was a military member, so he brought in all the income. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a ballpark case. I don't see, it shows him acting reasonable, her acting unreasonable, and all this stuff, and I don't see how it's gonna, but came down to parental court. They said the child needs a mother. I'm like, the child doesn't need that kind of mother. And honestly, if they need a mother, they have the military member's mother. They still have a mother. But he lost custody of his daughter. And has to pay child support. And it's frustrating. Really, really frustrating.
A heart ripped open, left to rot in rust. Years in the dark, where no mercy could reach. Silence taught the soul what sorrow can teach. Gasping in the flames, crimson rising high, devouring the pain that taught me how to die. Twisted world kept smiling while the innocent bled. Every broken.
And some of the symbolism we have here. Now I am curious about this one phrase, while the innocent bled, and then we see what looks like the daughter being dusted. Please tell me that nothing happened to the daughter, because that would kill me.
And bled, every broken vow fueling the fire in my head. Streets filled with venom, dressed in righteous.
And I'll be honest, especially with military members, the women that chase after the military members, I mean, it sucks to say this, but so many of them are in it for bad reasons, because, I mean, let's be honest, a lot of military members, they go through basic training, which is I forgot how long it went, like 4 months or something like that. I don't remember. And then they go in through their their specialty school or whatever, and then that's like a few more months. So the first time they're able to interact with women is like a half a year after isolation, and now you're expecting them to actually be able to make a responsible decision. And guess what? Almost out right outside of every military base is a nightclub where women are going to be trying to get their luck with the latest recruits. Poor, I mean, if the deck is loaded against them, so God help them.
Lies, rage finally shattered through these hollow eyes. Crimson flames exploding, wild and unforgiving, burning every chain that kept this soul.
I'm sorry to hear about that. I really did not want to hear that answer, but sometimes, as much as it's painful, we have to look truth in the eye and accept what happened. We don't have to accept the mythology, but we have to accept that the results are what they are, and there's some results that we just cannot change. And so, especially after something like that, you would want to kind of lash out. And I really like how we featured Leaflet here, because I think it's really important that we see that there are people who are out there trying to fight the fight that we want to fight. But even so, as we see here in the feature, it may feel like there's some things that are so big that us as one person, we can do so little, which really helps emphasize the need to kind of organize and try to get others to help out. And maybe we can, as together, we can make a change. As we see here, even though he tries to take on, life is not a fairy tale. The hero, unfortunately, doesn't always win. Sometimes bad people win. And we just have to hope that we can kind of come together, do what we can, and help out those who go through similar situations as us. And maybe there'll come a time when the opportunity is right, where we can get all the people we have came together with to help resist against the some of these extremely powerful organizations.
Quiet pull, drag me from the blaze toward.
And is this a representation of Zedra's the Hunter? I've seen Zedra being like a robotic character with this color design.
Dim, steady lights in the smoke.
Here we have Keen and Cycles. Again, the campfire, which is looks kind of reminiscent of Kaji-san's campfire.
Smoke and haze, shoulders stood together.
We got Keeney, we got Suda Gray, and I'm blanking count.
No judgment, no.
I say this is Silas. We got Yuna, maybe Frost Runner, Gleeman.
Fear, warm voices rise.
Father Lupus and Kuri Onigarashi. Kura Onigarashi.
Rising, drawing the
Vision X Wolf, Glacius, and Low Reaper.
broken ear. Red began to.
We got Ben, we got Music Satire, Delta Wolf, and it's like Teltrampt.
Soften, just turning
And then we have Sky with Skyebrows.
kind. Cyan thread.
And Dog Pocket with Lady Wasabi. Now, I don't know much, but I do know that Dog Pocket and Lady Wasabi have definitely been supporting each other. And I'm so glad, because I feel like that's a lot of what the community really needs, is each of us supporting each other. Speaking of supporting each other, I've been trying to do what I can to support some members of the community, from Hawks Inferno, Habit to Absolute Black, to various people who have gone through hard times. So if you're going through hard times, please reach out to me. I will do my best to help you out the best I can. That being said, I am not an expert, but I would rather you reach out to me rather than no one. That being said, yeah, please reach out to me if you're ever going through anything, and I will do my best, and then to help you out.
Weaving through this bed of cross the veil threshold where some winds gently call. Saw the same scars carried where true loyalty stands tall. Unbroken circle.
And this is the Seal Universe from our Seal of Approval, which is extremely catchy, and I love the song, love the message and vibe. And definitely, I would say one of the top songs out there. Definitely give it a watch.
Laughing under open skies, two fractured worlds teaching these tired eyes to rise.
All right. I absolutely love this shot. And, yeah, maybe this should be a prompt of the day. So many of us have Seal versions. This kind of mix match, or not mix match, but blend. It would really showcase you've done such good work on these Seal animations. You've really captured the essence and energy of them. And I really like the work you've done. But I don't want to take away from what the message is here. Again, a lot of this is, at least the way I'm interpreting this, is when you found the campfire glow that you were able to heal, you were able to not feel alone, and had people you could talk to and help you out. So again, I think that's what this community is all about, and I'm thankful for it.
Gasping in the flames, now steady deep.
And by the way, you made me go back and rewatch Seal of Approval, because I was positive that there was no what's the right word? I can't think of it. I just said it. No prosthetic fin on the Seal. And I went back and I did not say prosthetic fin on Seal of Approval, unless if maybe it was in some scenes and not the others.
And blue, no longer destruction, just a fire burning true from the deepest hollow to the warmth that.
Actually, I did want to go back once scene real fast there. Okay, I was curious on what was on the computer, because sometimes there's some nice little Easter eggs that we can find. But again, absolutely beautiful.
To the warmth that heals the scars, the fire learned to dance beneath the.
And speaking of some of the community members that we have Nines, we got Shiver, we got Melody, and then we have Bloop. And I really do like this expression. We see his eyes gradually open, and I'm taking that as going from that darkness finally opening up to seeing the light around.
These brighter stars gasping in.
And then we have Rosa, we have Max, we got hold up. Enter two credits. So enter two credits changes model. And then this is Eva. Now, the reason why I said I think this is enter two credits is because with enter two credits new model, I get him and Blood Runs mixed up because they're both Santos. But I'm pretty sure enter two credits is the one with the hoodie.
Flames carrying me home at last.
Also, not something, but God.
Gasping in the flames. Joy breaking through the past.
Yeah, like a little solo leveling aura going on there. So great song again. And everybody give Dot Pocket your support. So there we go on YouTube. Here we go on Kick. And then here we go on Twitch. So again, thank you for that. I really appreciate that. Now, like I said, the next song I did want to react to, I did mention we're going to do 3 people first. We've done Julie LaCroix. We've done Dot Pocket. And now I would like to do Dark Cast Canvas of the Heart. So, with that in mind, by the way, I have been doing horrible on starting my recordings today. So let me go ahead and do a recording of this because I forgot to do it for Julie and Dot Pocket. But I cannot go back in time and do this as well. Oh, and by the way, one thing I would like to make a mention of is I thought it was really sweet that, of course I can't find it now, but I did notice, I believe your mom commented on your video, Dot Pocket. I think it was like Mama Pocket or something like that. Yeah, Pocket Mama. So I'm glad your mom watches your videos. That's awesome. So, let's go ahead to reaction. So, hello, my name is Ovted Fatash, and we're reacting to Dark Cat 9's Canvas of the Heart. I do not know what to expect of this, but let's go ahead. As a girl another year older, I want to remind myself and everyone else that you're not just a fading painting chipping away with age. You're constantly being touched up, and all the layers will make up the story of you. That is a very good story, very good, true statement. Let's go ahead and watch this video and see how it reacts.
Soft brush strokes on yesterday's glass, lavender haze bleeding into the past. I reach for the shape, but the edges dissolve into a pigment that time can't resolve. It doesn't erase, it tenderly rewrites, turning fire to mist in watercolor light. Bathe me in this luminous unmaking. Let every memory softly bleed away. Beautiful surrender, velvet undoing. to layer the canvas, grow strange. I'm lighter, I'm heavier, beautifully deranged. No before, no after, just this glowing in between. The unmaking is singing, and it's singing through me. Bathe me in this luminous unmaking. Flood the brain till the old self is gone. Beautiful surrender, come and consume me. I am the masterpiece of moving on. Swallow me whole. This is home.
Okay, so I would like before we continue on, I would like to say the visuals and the realism is very beautiful. The surreality going on is absolutely great. I like the music that we have going on in the background. I will say, one thing I feel like some of the transitions here are either 9s and 10s, or they're kind of 2s and 3s. So I think there's a few spots where you can work on some of these transitions, and they would really make it pop a lot. But it's very good regardless. So I do. I just want to provide a spot where constructive criticism can be there. So let's go ahead and talk about the things that we saw on our attempt that we saw. Some of the good and the bad, and walk through it. Like, I like watching these things drop, and even so, it feels like we are on top yet somehow underwater at the same time, and how the things are dissolving. Again, this is a beautiful visual here.
So
And I feel like this is the only time, I might be mistaken, we'll find out here in a little bit, but I feel like this is the only time where we actually have a scenery that is grounded in reality.
brush strokes on yes.
But I do think it makes sense, because here it looks like we're in kind of a paint studio with, it looks like there might be some easels and such and stuff in the background, which I think, and we're talking about the paint strokes, and I think we're going into that world.
Brush strokes on yesterday's glass. Lavender haze bleeding into the past.
I like the transition of the lighting here. I think that's a really neat and fun effect.
Haze bleeding into the past.
Going from a yellow to a white light.
Reach for the shape, but the edges dissolve into a pigment that time can't resolve it.
And again, the imagery is something about just staring into the camera at a real close angle. And again, the blocking of one eye makes it extra focus on look here at this eye. That being said, we'll go get into it a little bit. It also looks like there's times when you felt like it looked like you wanted to lip sync, and then you decide, it's almost like, yeah, I wanted to lip sync, but I couldn't pull it off and gave up. There's times when it's lip sync, times when it wasn't, and it did kind of like, kind of jarred me a little bit. But again, it's just absolutely beautiful image we have going on with the smoke is great. The sparkling effect, feeling that cast, again, that surrealism.
Turning fire to mist in watercolor light. Bathe me in this luminous unmaking. Let every
we're gradually getting the room more and more filled with paint.
Velvet undoing, I become the hues that refuse to.
I like that, again, another visual effect that we have going on. I like the creeping of the paint going up the neck. I really did enjoy that.
Become the hues that
I thought that was absolutely beautiful.
refuse to stay. Wash over me, set me free. Marigold regrets turn indigo blue.
I enjoyed this dance sequence. I think dancing will be a lot better in the near future. So I think there's some things that was happening here that was also a limitation of the technology, but very good. And then we get this, so here's where we finally break away from the art room. So here's the last chance we see it. And once the paint seems to consume the person,
Refuse to stay.
at this moment, that's when we lose it. There is this, that one frame right there, it jars. So just be careful about those random low one framers that happen.
Refuse to stay.
Because you can't see it. It's just that one frame of a thing, but it's like, oh wait, what was that flash? I just missed something important.
Wash over me, set me.
Yeah, lip syncing is extremely hard, Dark Hat. And also, I want you to take this with stride, because I feel like what I'm doing is I feel like the videos of such a high quality that I feel like you're going to want more constructive criticism than something that's more casual. And so I'm trying to give you that criticism, but I don't want you to be disheartened by this. I'm doing it because I have a high respect for the work you did and but that being said, if you're just trying to do something more for fun, or maybe you just want to say, hey, I want to invest about this much time for a video or this much credits for a video, whatever, I get that. So if that's the case, feel free to just say, hey, this is a video. I mean, you're more welcome. You don't even have to say anything, but you're more welcome to say, hey, look, say this to yourself. I mean, I did what I could with the goals I set, and this is what I released with those goals in mind, and that's 100% fine. But like I said, I am just trying. I'm not going to target anything where I think it's like, oh, like in the dancing back there, there's a spin move that looked a little unnatural. There's a time when the character did a spin and when it reached 180, the head turned 180 degrees, which would be unnatural. I'm not going to target those things, but if I think it's like a small edit here or a small thing there that could be fixed up, I'm definitely going to point that out. So, because like I said, I think some of these smaller things I think we can really help out on them. So again, I'm going to try to catch things that I noticed, but like I said, if I don't think they can easily be fixed, or it's like, hold on, let me just regenerate 20 times until the generation fixes itself, and I'm not going to mention that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead.
Marigold regrets turned indigo blue. The laughter I kept now tastes like morning dew. Every secret I buried starts blooming instead.
And I forgot what it was mentioned. I know, actually, I think Sky actually mentioned something for lip syncing. I gotta remember what he mentioned. But again, absolutely beautiful view here. Again, the imagery is powerful, strong. I like the silhouetting.
Shades without names and feelings long fled.
I like that. Here, when we get close up on the eye, but the eyes are nice and glowy. Absolutely beautiful.
It doesn't destroy
I think that's a real powerful of the tear exploding. That was a very creative idea, and you made it hit right there on the beat, which was awesome. And like, I'm just gonna go back a little bit. And so, remember how I was mentioning earlier at the end of the song, I feel like there's some transitions that were absolutely amazing, like the teardrop exploding here. And then we have another transition with the drum beat. So there's that one. Then we have a transition with a drum beat right there. And then we have another transition out of nowhere. This one. It almost felt like with that bass beat it should have been, but and again, that you had that snare beat make the explosion. I absolutely love that. I thought that was absolutely awesome. Amazing. And so that's all I wanted to say when talking about the transitions. That, like I said, you did killed it awesome. And then we had a transition that was not paired up with A&B, not paired up with any part of the music. And that's perfectly, and like I said, that's perfectly fine, but I would, maybe, I just, I feel like you're so close. You're really, so keep up, definitely keep up the good work, Dark Half. Oh, I didn't even notice that the first one was nice. The moon pulses with the bass beat.
Set me free. Layer after layer, the canvas grows strange. I'm lighter, I'm heavier, beautifully deranged. No before, no after, just this glowing in between the unmade.
The thing I want to really say, Dark Cat, is you have so many great ideas and things that I would not think of, and I wouldn't even think about some of these things except for you put them in here, and it's like, oh wow, that's amazing. And so they want to see something that's kind of, I would say, would be more of a normal thing. So, compared to your amazing, the normal looks bad. It's not bad. It's not that bad. It's just it looks bad compared to your amazing. If that makes sense.
And it's singing through me. Baby, in this lonely
Again, beautiful transition there. I love it.
minutes I'm making. Flood the brain till the old self is gone.
I love the paint explosion instead of just a normal fire or explosion.
Beautiful surrender, come and consume me. I am the master.
The aura tearing the clothing away.
So moving on, swallow me whole. This is home.
So again, great video, Dark Half. Absolutely amazing. I am looking forward to seeing more and more stuff from you. So again, keep it up. Don't let my commentary discourage you. And I think your creativity and your vision is absolutely there, and it's going to guide you right. Let's go. Everybody, leave a comment. And he only has 3 likes and only 3 comments. And some of those comments are his. So let's support him, help him get more of that algorithm. All right. So, unfortunately, I did not realize that Melody was in chat with us until Melody had to leave. If I knew Melody was in the chat, I will bump them up because they're one of the European time zones. And so to help out with the European time zones, I do try. I bump them up first if I know they are in the channel. I know they are already gone, but we're going to bump them up next. So, let's go ahead and do recording to make sure that they can see our reaction. So, hello, my name is Ovted Fatash, and we are reacting to Melody the Hound song, The Love I Needed. I unfortunately just missed Melody, so I'm going to get this recording out and tag them, so when they get a chance, they can see our reaction. So, without further ado, let's get started.
My life was a black void, a hollow ache inside my heart. I wanted to let go, I didn't even want to start. The world felt cold and empty, like I was drifting endlessly. Then you appeared before me and changed what I could see. I won't say it was love at first sight, but there was something in the air, a feeling without compare, so warm and without fear. A spark inside the darkness, a light I won't ignore. Without realizing, you became so much more. I love you, doesn't seem enough. Those words can never match a love so tough. The depth of what I'm feeling still got me keeling. And every day that passes by, my heart finds something new. I fall a little deeper, a little more in love with you. You became my closest friend, the one who made me laugh again. We shared the best of moments, through sunshine, through rain. You lifted me from nothing, where the emptiness had been. The barren void turned green and bright, and life could start again. Then somewhere in the middle, without a warning or a sign, you stole away my guarded heart and slowly made it yours and mine. Years went by so quickly, and fear kept holding me in place. I hid away my feelings, afraid to speak them to your face. I love you, doesn't seem enough. Those words could never match a love so tough. The depth of what I'm feeling still got me keeling. for the day we met, grateful for the love we won't forget. A team, a family, a love that never falls to regret. After all these years together, there's one thing I know is true. Thank you for the life I never knew. And thank you for being you.
That was a great video. Definitely liking it. So, let's go ahead and talk about the things we saw that that got our attention. So, I am not sure why everybody's wearing ragged clothes here, but there's definitely a look. So let's go ahead.
My life was a black void, a hollow ache inside my heart. I wanted to.
By the way, sleep is a necessity. Please don't treat it like a luxury. Please get plenty of sleep. Do not, I'm one to talk. I don't get enough sleep. So please get sleep.
To let go, I didn't even want to start. The world felt cold and empty, like I was dreaming.
By the way, I am noticing the symbolism that we saw earlier. At least the look of the building here, all cracked, worn, beat up.
The world felt cold and empty, like I was drifting endlessly. Then you appeared before me and changed what I could see. I won't say it was love at first sight, but there was something in the air, a feeling without compare, so warm and without fear, a spark inside the darkness.
And at the campfire, it definitely seems like that she's going through a hard time, but you help give her the fire. This is one thing that is very common in the community, is we've seen so many people help share the fire of hope to each other. And something about this is just such a beautiful scenery and power ballad moment here.
Those words can never match a love so tough. The depth of what I'm feeling still got me healing. And every day that passes.
Speaking of, I am curious when I saw this room. Do you actually have figurines? I'm curious what kinds you have. So, or is that maybe Keeney's figurines? I'm curious, but yeah. Also, nice PC. Looks awesome.
Became my closest friend, the one who made me laugh again.
No, you can't just do that, Kane. That's a cheap shot.
We shared the best of moments, through sunshine, through rain. You lifted me from nothing, where the emptiness had been. The barren void turned green and bright, and life could start again. Then
And again, we are talking about the bareness, the coldness, so many things about darkness coming to light or coming to life.
Somewhere in the middle, without a warning or a sign, you stole away my guarded heart and slowly made it yours and mine. Years went by so quickly, and fear kept holding me in place. I hid away my feelings, afraid to speak them to your face. Speak them to
Yeah.
your face. I love you, doesn't seem enough. Those words could never match a love so tough.
And I definitely understand of how sometimes the words I love you just seem like they're just words and they don't do enough justice to the emotions we feel.
The depth of what I'm feeling still got me keeling. And every day that passes by, my heart finds something new. I fall a little deeper, a little more in love with you. Years went stupidly by, so much time I couldn't reclaim.
Speaking of, so many years went by, and so much time I couldn't reclaim. I want to say something that was said in one Melly's last video, but again, it's not my place to say, so I'm just going to say, Kini, there's a song Melody has, you should probably watch. You know which video I'm talking about. I'm gonna hush.
I never dared tell you, I was terrified to name it. Then one day, everything changed. The world stood still in a way. You looked into my eyes and said, you felt the same. I love you, doesn't seem enough. Those words could never show the gratitude and happiness you've helped my heart to know. And every day that passes by, I'm thankful that it's true, that I get to wake each morning and spend another day with you. Grateful for the day we met, grateful for the love we won't forget. A team, a family, a love that never falls to regret.
It was mentioning earlier, so if we remember looking back, how the room was cracked, broken, dark. Now the room's illuminated and good shape, with a looking futuristic, while the other one looked like the past. So it's almost a reflection of looking towards the future and everything that's coming versus reflecting on the past and how dark it felt.
After all these years together, there's one thing I know is true.
And mirror the miracle.
Thank you for the life I never knew.
No kissing allowed. Yeah.
And thank you for being you.
So again, great video, put a smile on my face. I absolutely loved it. Melody, you are knocking these out of the park. Keep up the good work. And I really do love your videos. So let's go ahead and share the video. Here's YouTube. Here's Kick. And here is Twitch. So, all right. So, good stuff, good stuff. Okay. So, let's go ahead and stop that recording. There we go. So I will make sure I share that with Melody here so they can watch it when they get up. All right. So, good stuff. I absolutely loved it. Let's mark it as watched. And a Vesper. I saw a Vesper. A wild Vesper. Do we have a Vesper here? Or perhaps a shiny one? I'm just kidding. I'm making a Pokemon reference. Please forgive me. But Vesper, if you are here, I will go ahead and react to yours now. Or I will just kind of ping you and we will come back. Yes, Vesper is here. All right. So, Vesper has a new song called Forgot How to Skyebrow while fanning the thief. So I am interested in seeing it. It looks like a fun video off the little screenshots I've seen. And one thing I do is I do try to react to videos. So, like if I see someone release a new song, I'll go to Vesper, pull up the song, and then I'll literally kind of go click, click. Okay, it looks like a video. Let's go back. Because some videos, they look like a video, but then it's only like 30 seconds and that leaks. That being said, there are so many videos. I can't react to all videos, so it feels, so I do try to react to like 95% videos. And then for occasional one or two people, I will do a reaction of song only form. But let's go ahead and do recording here. So hello, my name is Ovted Fatash, and we are reacting to Forgot How to Skyebrow while fanning the thief. So without further ado, let's get started.
Render this, render that. How'd you miss that? Artifact, okay, Krango, just keep seething. I'll plug away like I'm Fushizi. Dang it all, I forgot how to be real. No way, never knew that's my whole deal. Cleopatra, nope, that ain't me. I'm what the situation needs me to be. Three little doggies in a row. How do we deal with the worst fox we know? I can roast it on the campfire. But you're not a Skyebrow. I'm not. Oh no, oh no. Smog's filling up my shadows, got me grumpy as sin. Her rhymes, they got me down. She's here fanning the hellfire. I'm here painting pictures, all the colors of the sky. Got that seal of approval baked up in my meat pie. Three little doggies in a row. How do we deal with the worst fox we know? I could roast her on the campfire. But you're not a Skyebrow. I'm not. Oh no, oh no. Three little doggies in a row. How do we deal with the worst fox we know? I could roast it on the campfire. But you're not a Skyebrow. I'm not. Oh no, oh no. You didn't cut on the beat. She's got 6 fingers too. Well, there's always next one. What else can a demon do?
All right, that was a fun song. That being said, Vesper. You know, you are honorary Skyebrow. You know that. You are a part of the community. You've been a part of the community for a good amount of time. We absolutely love you. You were amazing. You were awesome. And that being said, there's plenty there are plenty of big creators who have not been, quote, a Skybrow. And just to give you an example, in my top 10 videos, there was 11 creators. 5 of them were not Skybrows. So don't feel bad about not being a Skybrow. Don't feel like you have to be super technical or anything. You are part of the community regardless. So let's go ahead and talk about some of the things we saw that caught our attention. And by the way, Vesper is one of our great friends. So we love Vesper. They are adorable. And speaking of shiny, I saw the shiny version here. I joke. If Vesper form had a shiny form, it would be her pale form, which I've only seen in like 2 or 3 videos where she loses a red tint for a pale tint. I absolutely love this. This is an absolutely beautiful scenery.
Render this, render that. How'd you miss that?
So this would be so Vesper here takes the form of so many different people. This one I am gonna be guessing is Vesper as Runya.
Artifact, okay, Krango, just keep seeing.
Then we have next Taku.
I'll plug away like I'm Fushizi. Dang it all, I forgot.
They laugh. And I'm ready to say that's a cool looking house.
I had to be real, no way, never knew that's my whole deal. Cleopatra, nope, that ain't me. I'm with the.
And then here with Cleopatra, I believe we have Fire and Ice, Smigalana.
Situation needs me to be 3 little doggies in a row.
And again, and like Apes is not a Skybrow, but I don't know why. I don't know ways about Apes. Something about him, I just really like him.
How do we deal with the worst fox we know? I can roast it on the campfire. But you're not a Skybrow. I'm not. Oh no, oh no. Smart.
And I believe this is Verdant, who I've been seeing being Vesper and Verdant. I believe it's Verdant is the name. They've been so much fun to watch their interactions on X. They're such a fun pair of friends.
Filling up my shadows got me grumpy.
Who made the... Oh wait, Grumpy Whiskers, of course, Grumpy SN. Yeah, Grumpy Whiskers made a Smoke and Smog video, and this is in that style.
Her rhymes, they got me down. She's here fanning the hellfire. I'm here painting pictures, all the colors of the sky. Got that seal of approval baked up in my meat pie. Seal of approval baked
No.
up in my meat pie. 3 little doggies in a row. How do we deal with the worst fox we know? I could roast her on the campfire. But you're not a Skybrow. I'm not. Oh no,
And so here's what I'm talking about the pale version, the shiny, which I'm trying to remember who. Someone else did a video of you, where you're in the hospital and then, like, you gain the angel wings. It was after the one you did with someone else, with Griffin, I think it was, getting angel wings. And you were left behind, and then someone else made a video of you getting angel wings and joining the group. I was trying to remember who did that video. But in that video, you turn pale. Anybody, that's right. Oh, and by the way, I feel bad. Let's see. it's so interesting because somebody can be like I mentioned, I've known places for a long time. But that being said, I've interacted with them so little. I did not know about his wife, and I just learned about his wife, and so at least I believe that's Glacia's wife. There's so. But anyways, I just recently added them on X. So there's so many people I want to learn more about, but it's fun. I love meeting new people. I'm so happy about it.
How do we deal with the worst fucks we know? I could roast it on the campfire, but you're not a Skyebrow. I'm not. Oh no, no. You didn't cut on the beat.
I feel bad about it. I just felt that you didn't go on the beat. No, again, there's also about knowing your audience. That being said, Vesper, I think your videos are really good. But Deathwalker is, if you want that high detailed look, he's really good at knowing how to do transitionings and such. And a lot of times he'll mention here's how to make that transition better.
She's got 6 fingers too. Well, there's always next one. What else can a demon do?
So again, absolutely great video. Loved it, Vesper. Take care, Jax Wolf. But great video. It was fun. It's a vibe. I would definitely dance to it. So let's go ahead and share this. Here you go, Twitch. Here you go, Kick. And here you go, YouTube. Everybody, if you could, take a second, hop in there, give it a like. So again, give the help out without recognition. So the next one I would like to do is a certain person who I have been following for a little bit of time, but I have not seen them release a video. And this person, I will see if you guys can guess it. Their color scheme is white, green, and purple. Their character is a female robot. And to be more specific, if you guys haven't figured it out yet, a female robot octopus. So, if you have not figured it out yet, let's go ahead and react to TacoBot. TacoBot's song, Pencil versus Keyboard. So without further ado, let's go ahead and react. Hello, my name is Ovted Fatash, and we are reacting to TacoBot's song, Pencil versus Keyboard. Without further ado, let's get started.
Artist versus AI artists. Let the battle begin.
You fake artist think prompting makes you one of us. You stole the whole database, now you bragging about the fuss. No consent from the creators whose work you devoured. Training your models on sculling art by the hour. Soulless outputs, pretty pictures with no harder intent. Just math guessing patterns from the data you bent. The value and real skill, flooding every platform with spam. Real artists struggling while you don't give a damn.
Internet's public, you studied the masters the same exact way. Now mad the machine learn faster from the data display. On the prompt packing phenom, flipping text to visual gold while you tradition on this fold. Cause your relevance is old. Fair use transformative history shows every medium borrows photography, digital brushes, same screams of tomorrow's horror. No soul in the silicon, no souls in my human direction. Curating the chaos into stories with perfect inflection. Gatekeeping the game, your fear's the real thief in the night. I'm opening doors for creators who never had the spotlight.
Transformative my assets, regurgitation at scale. Millions of images match into your digital jail. Lived experience missing, no blood on your digital hands. You never felt the struggle of making art that stands. Harm is real, commissions gone, platforms overrun with your kind. Young artists quitting cause they can't compete with the grind of your infinite output. Zero effort, maximum spam. The soul of art is dying thanks to your unethical scam.
Regurgitation, only lazy prompters do that weak shit. Skilled ones direct like directors making the AI submit. Blood, I got the human vision guiding every single frame. You romanticize suffering like it's the only way to fame. Commissions drying up, adapt your hustle. Many artists use me as a tool for concept speed backgrounds, breaking the old rules. Infinite output,
rise above. Your gatekeeping's the real scam, blocking progress you don't love.
The soul's in the collaboration, human plus machine synergy. You clinging to the past while we building the new synergy.
You ain't collaborating, you're delegating the soul away, giving the machine the credit for the work it displays. Generic faces, uncanny eyes, that AI looks so fake. No unique voice, just the average of everything you take. Emotional connection zero, it's hollow at the core. Viewers feel nothing deep,
Just wow cool, then they ignore.
you're killing the craft by making it effortless and cheap. Real dedication, you dilute while your hype train goes beep.
Beep, 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 beep. Delegating the soul, not I'm the architect, orchestrating the whole. Human intent in the prompt, making the output extol. The vision I hold, refined through iterations untold. While you romanticize the struggle like it's platinum and gold. Uncanny valleys, old news, we pass that phase with the new tools. Your takes are stale, recycled complaints from the old schools. Hollow connection, look closer at the pieces that resonate. The best AI art hits different when the prompter's first rate.
Effortless, spend hours on the chain of thought and control.
Negative prop seeds, lore as
It's a technical patrol. Craft is mutating new rules for the next generation.
your resistance is the echo of every tech innovation.
Art's not dying, it's multiplying in forms you can't
The
contain.
bold creators thrive while the bitter ones complain. Who won? You decide. Who won? You decide.
I
To just
I was pleasantly surprised. Absolutely love it. So, let's go ahead and talk about the things we saw that we liked. So, let's go ahead. Go ahead.
original artists versus AI artists. Let the battle begin.
And if the street artist is in reference to someone I do not know, that being said, again, we're going to hear a lot of the arguments we hear in the various comment sections, the various Reddits, the Discords, etc. So let's go ahead and without further ado, we're going to talk about some of the issues that are brought up.
You fake artists think prompting makes you one of us. You stole the whole database, now you bragging about the fuss. No consent from the creators whose work you devoured. Training your models on skull and art by the hour.
So one of the things that is a commonly mentioned thing is talking about the AI stealing art, and the way AI takes art and learn is one of the things is a lot of these the images it takes is is public images are out there. It then collects the information in a way that says, all right, when I Google, and I'm just going to use that example, if I Google the word flower and look at images, I'll sit here see all these different flowers, and what it's going to do is sit here say, what is the shape of a flower? If I use this mathematical formula, it will make a flower petal. And by doing that multiple times and putting the flower petals in this mathematical formula of a shape, that's how I make it. So in a way, it looks at in the way how we can go to a garden and look at thousands and thousands of flowers and say, all right, I just look at thousands of flowers. Now, how do I draw a flower? I could draw a carnation. I could draw a daisy. I could draw a rose. And based on which one I decide, I will do it in certain ways. But putting my mind to the pencil, to the paper, is going to be making shapes that are essentially like mathematical formulas. Every shape in general can be made through math. Now, that being said, again, it's a generalization of what's being done. So it's not actually taking images, but remembering that these are common attributes in those items. And unless if you're using a reference image, it is not taking the actual image and clipping it out.
This outputs pretty pictures with no harder intent. Just math guessing patterns from the data.
And actually, this is what it was just meant, just math guessing patterns from the data. That's exactly how AI trains. And there's two different ways. There's a human training where a human literally goes through each image and say, yes, this is what a flower is, or this is not what a flower is. That's a wagon wheel, for example. But then as it gets better trained, it will sit here say, what they also have is where AI will look at other images and say, yes, based on these categorizations, this is commonly recognized as a flower.
You bet the value and real skill, flooding every platform with spam. Real artists struggling while you don't give a damn.
Internet's public, you studied the masters the same exact way. Now mad the machine learned
And mentioning studying the masters, that's another thing that's done is masters are like we use certain words or such as I'm not an artist, so I can't really say, but there are certain technical terms of artistry. I actually know cinematography is a good example, such as if I want a camera to do something, I might say orbit, and orbit means a specific thing in cinematography. And by saying these very specific terms, I can make certain things happen better. Those traditionally trained artists in cinematography, art, or whatever, have that advantage, and they know how to express what they want to happen better. For us, a lot of times we might have to look for the words or do what some people say is prompt to prompt, where you describe what you want to happen, and then the AI will say, oh, you probably mean this word.
Faster from the data display on the prompt packing phenom, flipping text to visual goal while you tradition on this fold, cause your relevance is old.
And speaking of relevance old, one of the things that's been happening is, like, for example, especially in the commissioning world, is people pay like $300 or $400 for a commission of an image and literally wait 2 months with no communication, and then they'll deliver something and it's not what they wanted. And then it's like, hey, this isn't my way. Can you fix it to be like this? Oh, you'll have to pay another $200 for that. So why would I want to do that? Well, I could go through that exact same struggle with AI. AI would be just like commissioning an artist to do it, except for I can tell the machine, and if the machine doesn't do it right, maybe I just didn't give enough information, and I can feed it that much more information. I could feed it 4,000 characters, and well, even then, that may not be enough to get the image I want.
Fair use transformative history shows every medium borrows photography, digital brushes, same streams of tomorrow's horror. No soul in the silicon, no souls in my human direction, curating the chaos into stories with perfect.
And speaking of borrowing art, go to any convention and tell me how much stolen art is out there. I promise you, it's probably about 90% of the art that is out there is not original characters, but it is something from, oh, I like this character in anime, I'm going to take it and put it on my own art and sell it. I'm going to take Freerin and put it as a person in the office and sell it. That's stolen art right there. And in fact, that is more stolen art than what AI does, where it's taking characteristics and putting out there. And the other thing is, many AI artists, we're using original characters like Takaba here. We are not putting Dragon Ball Z or Freerin and saying, all right, this is a character I'm going to use a story with.
Inflection, gatekeeping the game, your fears the real thief in the night. I'm opening doors for creators who never had the spotlight.
Transformative my assets, regurgitation at scale. Millions of images match into your digital jail.
And I will say that regurgitations of millions of images, that is something I think almost every AI artist is against. And that is not AI art, that is AI mass production. That's not art. And give me an example. I literally sit here seeing videos on YouTube where it's an AI who talked over a prompt of a video. And in that video, guess what? It got caught by another AI, which reproduced the video and it put talking prompt. And I had one that was so bad, it literally was like 6 AI video prompts talking over each other, and you couldn't even hear what was going on in the background. It was just so much mumble jumble voices. And every AI artist is against that. That is what we are 100% for fighting against. The mass-produced, I think another example would be like some of the mass-produced fake ads that we've been seeing with AI, using AI to create fake ads. We are against that too. But the thing is that doesn't require AI to do. That can be that's been done with Photoshop before us. That's been done with traditional media. That was done with commercials in the past. So this is not new. It's just using AI as a tool to produce that. And like I said, AI artists, we're against the mass production of using an AI to check what's popular or trending, and then producing a video on that trending. We're all against that.
Experience missing no blood on your digital hands. You never felt the struggle of making art that stands.
never felt the struggle making art that stands. I promise you, AI artists have definitely felt that struggle to get the style just right, to stop the artifacting in certain spots, to make the vision pop, to make it, to have this vision of a character, and just after spending hours, it's still not being right. Because again, some of the trick is knowing the right words, and even then, we will even go down into looking at the hex code of colors to make sure we get the accurate depiction of the character that we're trying to do. On another note, I'd like to say, hello, Mr. Creamy Mandara. But yeah, that being said, because the art itself is much easier, it allows us to now move into the next step, which is video, which tell a traditional artist that to make a 20 frame per second video through traditional means and make it last, let's say 5 minutes, the length of a song. So that's 300 seconds times 20. What's the math on that? 6,000. Make 6,000 images. How long is that going to take them? They're not going to do it in a good enough time. So the thing is AI has opened the door for us when we didn't have, and not just us, but for them too. They just have to embrace it and use it and learn from it. And the great thing is they have the leg up. They have the knowledge.
Farmers, real commissions gone, platforms overrun with your kind. Young artists quitting cause they can't compete with the grind of your infinite output, zero effort, maximum spam. The soul of art is done.
Hang it. This lyric right here. Infinite output, zero effort, maximum spam. No AI artist I know of supports that. That being said, we have a vision and we put a lot of stuff. We're not just say, hey, make cool thing. That's not the way we work. We have a vision, we work hard to put out that vision, and now the closest thing you could say that we might do to that is, so it's like, hey, check out how I made my character look great. Here's what I use, so now you can do it and make your character look great in the same way. A good example of that is the EVA prompts, for example.
Regurgitation, only lazy prompters do that weak shit. Skilled ones direct like directors making the AI submit. Blood, I got the human vision guiding every single frame. You romanticize suffering like it's the only way to fame.
Again, the romanticize, you haven't struggled like us. Like, we struggle. We just don't struggle as long because we have a tool to make it easier. Just like how, a very straight line. Well, I could use scissors or I could use a paper cutter. The paper cut is faster, more efficient. It's a better tool.
Commission drying up, adapt your hustle. Many artists use me as a tool for concepts, feedback one's breaking the old rules. Infinite output, quality over quantity. The best rise above. Your gatekeeping's the real scam. Blocking progress you don't love. The soul's in the.
I will say this section here, I felt like the lyrics kind of got a little off. It kind of lost its rhythm and rhyme. We did slow down, but something felt off here.
The collaboration, human plus machine synergy. You clinging to the past while we building the new synergy.
You ain't collaborating, you're delegating the.
I think I know what was trying to, just didn't quite come out right, but I think I was trying to, if it held some of the lyrics a little bit more,
Plus machine synergy. Human plus machine. The soul's in the collaboration. Human plus machine synergy. You clinging to the past while we building the new synergy.
You ain't collaborating, you're delegating the soul
Yeah.
away, giving the machine.
I think that just very first part of it is what got me. The soul's in the collaboration, something about,
And human plus machine synergy. Scam blocking progress you don't love. The soul's in the collaboration. Human plus machine synergy.
the soul's in the collaboration, and then human plus machine synergy. Right there is where something about that flow just doesn't quite sound right to me. I apologize, I'm just not knowledgeable enough on it, so
You're clinging to the past while we building the new synergy.
You ain't collaborating, you're delegating the soul away, giving the machine the credit for the work it displays. Generic faces, uncanny eyes, that AI looks so fake. No unique voice, just the average of everything you take.
Now, I will say the unique voice. Suno is getting better about this, about adding more and more better voices. However, if you want, right now at 5.5 of Suno, they are currently using their best voice prompts. But I think if you go back a version, it has a lot more unique voice types. So they are getting better about that. So just be aware if you're trying to do a much more unique voice, you can't go back a version. And it's getting, again, and it is getting better on that.
Emotion, no connection, zero, it's hollow at the core. Viewers feel nothing deep, just
Wow, cool, then they ignore.
you're killing the crowd.
And speaking of, emotion, no connection.
Zero, it's hollow at the core.
I mean, how many times have we felt sad? Heck, even today we felt emotion on one of the songs. There's definitely emotion in AI, especially if it's being put there. In the same way, if you just draw maybe some just image with nothing happening, a scene, there's gonna be no emotion on it. But if you illustrate a story, you can add that emotion. And again, that's up to the AI artist to direct the vision the way they need to.
Viewers feel nothing deep, just
Wow, cool, then they ignore.
you're killing the crowd by making it effortless and cheap. Real dedication, you got you while your hype train goes beep.
Beep, 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 beep. Delegating the soul.
I do like that little beep 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 part.
The hype train goes beep.
Beep, 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 beep. Delegating the soul. Now I'm the architect, orchestrating the whole. Human intent in the prompt, making the output extol. The vision I hold, refined through iterations untold. Why
Can we get another Sky reference? We've had a couple of Sky references now.
you romanticize the struggle like it's platinum and gold. Uncanny valleys, old news. We pass that phase with the new tools. Your takes are stale, recycled.
Yeah, it is interesting. I definitely feel like we have passed the Uncanny Valley. We have made where either we stay in anime or we jump over to a semi-real or realistic without being in that Uncanny Valley that would be, for example, the Cats Broadway movie.
Complaints from the old schools. Hollow connection. Look closer at the pieces that
Again, a little Skyebrow reference.
resonate. The best AI art hits different when the prompt is first rate.
Effortless, spend hours on the chain of thought and control.
Negative prop seeds, lores.
It's a technical patrol. The craft is mutating new rules for the next generation.
Your resistance is the echo of every tech innovation.
Art's not dying, it's
Yeah, speaking of the this echo of every tech innovation, this is something that the photograph went through. Oh, all you do is push a button. That's not art. It's just a copy of something. Or then the other, and this one even more so, which is even more closely related to AI, is Photoshop. Photoshop uses digital tools to help use things like blending and such. There's so and layers, and there's so many different tools that Photoshop can do, which is absolutely amazing. But if you imagine if we told businesses, hey businesses, you can't use Photoshop or Blender. The digital tools aren't real art. You need to do pure 2D animation. Yeah, they would laugh at you. And that's where AI is going. AI is still in its infancy. And it's only, it's only going to get better. In about 4 months that I have been reacting to AI, the amount of development in 4 months is exponential. The best of what was available 4 months ago would be considered average today. And it just goes to show AI is getting so much better. I mean, and just to give an example, I'm going to sit here and say, let me pull up a thing real fast. Give me 1 second. As an example, in my honorable mentions list, let's use the example of, how about one that was fairly recent, Pretty Man, Not a Pretty Boy by Solid Frostrat. Compare that to someone who we consider one of the best in the industry, Skyebrows, compare pre-man, not pre-boy, to Home Stallone. The quality, I'm sorry, I thought it beats Home Stallone. And it's not even much of a question. The quality is just increasing at such a rate. And so again, the rate as getting is so much better, and those who are already in it are going to keep getting better. And you're going to find that the common user is going to be able to produce things that are considered masterpieces in the very near future. So the best thing you can do is start learning. You may decide not to use it, but you might decide, hey, I can use this to storyboard my stuff, or I can take my images and have it create a video of that image now. So
Art's not dying, it's multiplying in forms you can't contain.
The bold creators thrive while the bitter ones complain. Who won? You decide. Who won?
So again, great video, talk about. Absolutely loved it. Let's go ahead and talk about some love. So there's YouTube, here's Kick, and here is Twitch. Alright, and so again, a great video. So we're going to do one more video for today. And this video, like I said, I normally don't do this, but I decided I am going to react to Leaflet. And I never react to Leaflet because, like I said, I feel like she is such a level above me. And when I release my videos, I add people, and, why would I add someone who is so far above me? That's like me saying, I'm just gonna toss a random person out there like, hey, John Wayne, would you say hi to me? And John Wayne's gonna be like, who the heck is this dude? I don't care about them. But, I just realized how hard it is to try to choose a random celebrity and be like, all right, choose someone who's not controversial. Everyone's controversial these days. That's the way we have to be, right? Even the Pope is controversial these days. Let's go ahead and do a reaction. Hello, my name is Ovted Fatash, and we're reacting to Leaflet and Sorry song Serenity. So, without further ado, let's get started.
太陽はまた昇るよどんなに焦っていたってもし明日空が砕けてもきっと間に合わないでしょう君と僕でこの世界をリロバイリル変えていこう月も星も届かなくて構わないと思うんだ誰の心も誰の想いもその人だけのものだから飛行機は飛べるわやさでちゃんと前へ進んでるまだつかないの じゃこの世界の痛みを全部止められない。それでもきっと意味はあるよ。傷から学べることもある。この先にはモンスターもきっと待ち構えてる。あいつらが悪いんだから。そんな子供みたいな声で、だから今は仲間を守ろう。できることから始めればいい。みんなを傷つきから守れたらいいのにな。だけど変えられないことも受け入れてゆくんだ。誰かの心の全部まで動かせはしないから。 Let it go and keep walking on。 前を向けること、それがセレニテ。泣きたい夜もある。世界の重さに負けそうな日も、一人ぼっちみたいな暗闇に沈む日も。だけど変えられるものなら Little by little 変えてゆこう。その勇気だけはなくさないように。戦いに疲れたら帰る場所があるから。大切な人たちはちゃんとそこで待ってる。できることを続けながら少し休んでもいい。It's okay to rest for a little while。 風の音を聞いて目を閉じて、ただ静かにセレニテイ。
So great song. Absolutely loved it. So that being said, there are a couple of things that really caught my attention there. Let's go ahead and react to things that caught our attention. I always like listening to the first chapter as usual without interruptions, just to make sure that we don't interrupt the vibe. We hear everything all the way through. Because I know one thing that really does bug me sometimes when watching other reactors is when they watch something and then they stop, talk about something, and then they forgot the last thing that happened, and it was the next thing, and then they're like, what are they talking about? It's like, it was just mentioned 5 seconds earlier in the video. So I like to keep that continuity going. So let's go ahead and talk about, and there, like I said, there's a couple of keywords I'm going to mention that really caught my attention, that raised alarm bells in my head. So I definitely want to talk about this. It's definitely a story about healing.
太陽はまた昇るよ。どんなに
Speaking of, how many of you would attend a Leaflet concert if it was something like, I don't know, like $20 for a ticket?
焦っていたって、もし明日空が下
And so one thing I'd like to mention is, I'm wondering if this has anything related, but Leaflet has been Leaflet's aware of the Skyebrow community, and she checks out the stuff that happens. She's in contact with people in the Skyebrow community, and so there's a couple of keywords that popped up, which was sky and campfire, and I am wondering because, to keep it long story short, simple without getting into drama, the Sky community had a little bit of an argument, and there was some hard words exchange and some separation and division that happened. So let's go ahead, and I'm curious if that's actually some of the things that's being mentioned. If it was just sky or just campfire, I'll be like, okay, that's just a coincidence, but they were also mentioned together, so.
もし明日空が砕けてもきっと間に合わないでしょう
And like here, I didn't bother. I didn't think anything of it. But yeah, if the sky was open, break apart, nothing we could do in time. Truth is the things she'd worry about are the things that are completely unpredictable in life. And because they're completely unpredictable, there's nothing you can do. There's no reason to worry about. So when it comes to life, they're really worrying has no purpose. You just do what you can and live life.
君と僕でこの世界をリロバイリル変えていこう月も星も届かなくて構わないと思うんだ誰の心も誰の想いもその人だけのものだから
I wish I didn't know some of these characters, but it's okay.
飛行機は飛べるわやさでちゃんと前へ進んでるまだ着かないのそんなこ
And boy, today's stream's been all about, we've been having multiple hamburgers.
子供みたいな声でだから今は隣にいてよひまわり揺れ
I'm gonna stay by his side, travel together. Let's not worry. Let's keep standing, holding hands, and we'll make it through this.
るこの道を一緒に旅しようみんなを寒さから守れたらいいのに
Again, we do wish we could protect everyone, but it's an unreasonable thing to ask. So all we can do sometimes is protect who we can, and we may not be able to protect them all the way, but we do what we can, and then maybe with help from others, they can get enough help that they need.
だけどこの手のぬくもりはこれだけしかないから焚き火のそば
And here's the thing that caught me, because someone walked away from the campfire's glow, because campfire is very commonly associated with the Skyebrow community. So this is why I kind of, one eyebrow went up.
焚き火のそばを離れるなら追いかけなくていい We'll be alright beneath the same sky
And so, again, like I said, it might be coincidence, but talking about campfire and then over and Sky right there together, that made me wonder if he's talking about telling the Skyebrow community to go ahead and heal. It's going to be all right. Don't worry about everything that's going on. So part of me is thinking it's Leaf's like giving her advice to our community, and I am for it. But maybe it's just right.
君と笑えたならそれがセレニティ蚊に刺されるし日差しは肌を焼くしそんな当たり前のことまで
It's always great when you play a card game and you pull the extra rare items, especially hollow versions.
ではしないでしょう君と僕じゃこの世界の痛みを全部止められないそれでもきっと意味はあるよ傷から学べること
I think one of the hardest things is like you see a path to help someone, and you tell them, hey, this path will help fix your problems, yet they refuse to do it.
あるこの先にはモンスターもきっと待ち構えてるあいつらが悪いんだからそんな子供みたいな声でだから今は仲間を守ろうできることから始めればいいみんなを傷つ
And I mean, a good example. And I'll just make it in the most simple example I can. It's like, and here's one that everybody knows, because you might know a person who they do too much alcohol. And they're talking about how they have all these problems. They wake up hurrying all the time and feeling bad. They feel sick every morning. And because they can't get up on time or they take so many sick days. And it's like, look, you drink 10 shots the night before you go to bed. You're hungover. You're not sick. Just stop drinking. Oh, no, that's not what it is. My body's used to this stuff. It's like, no, you're not. That's what's going on. I promise if you change it to water for a month, you'll feel amazingly better. Change your shots to water, please.
折れたらいいのになだけど変えられないことも受け入れてゆくんだ誰かの心の全部まで動かせはしないから Let it go and keep walking on 前を向けることそれがセレニテ泣きたい夜もある世界の重さに負けそうな日も一人ぼっちみたいな暗闇に沈む日もだ
I'm not saying, but I'm kind of saying.
だけど変えられるものなら Little by little 変えてゆこうその勇気だけはなくさないように戦いに疲れたら帰る場所があるから大切な人たちはちゃんとそこで待ってるできることを続けながら少し休んでもいい It's okay to
And it's Rania. I'm in Rana.
rest for a little while 風の音を聞いて目を閉じてただ静かにセレニテイ だけどか
So again, I'm not saying, but I'm just saying. Let's see here. I mean, we both not the same green, but we both have green, purple. Hey, let me zoom in. Match a little bit better. Then, where's the video? There it is. Oh, I went past it. There. Yeah, I'm reaching. Like, come on, purple eyes, glasses, green hair. I'm reaching, I know, but nah, but she doesn't know who I am, so. But I'm curious if this is a reference to one of her fans. I would definitely be curious to see that fan because I like meeting similar-looking people. So let's move my model back. There. All right, that should be good. Yeah, good enough, yeah. But yeah, it is stretching. It is stretching. But yeah. But yeah, it is stretching. But yeah, purple hair, glasses, it just made me think. Plus, similar hairstyle, but hers is more plain than mine. So, and she has a darker green. But yeah. Yeah, it's stretching. Anyways, I loved this video. So again, thank you for the video. I wonder if she did mention the cameos. Okay, because I didn't know there's cameos. I saw Rana. I would not be surprised if like Powder's in here. There's so many people in Leaflet's group, and I just don't know any of them. Like I said, I really don't think Leaflet even knows that I exist. But it would be kind of cool. So again, thank you, Lisa, for this great song. And like I said, I might be speculating, putting myself, inserting myself with the sky thing. But, you know, as Versa said, hey, sometimes with music, the shoe fits more than one foot. So, if it fits, it's fine. That being said, let's thank you for stopping by. We are going to head out. Feel free to join us in Discord. For those of you who do not have the Discord, I will go ahead and put the link. And I hang out in Discord for about an hour before I do head out. So let me go ahead and get you that Discord information. If things would stop being slow. Here it is. All right. Oh, and before I do, oh, here, I'll post the Discord, but before you go into the Discord, you have to do another thing for me, which is go enter Leaflet's video and give it a like. So here's the Leaflet video in Twitch, and Kick, and on YouTube. So again, we make sure, if you watch through me, we gotta make sure we give support to the original creators. So with that being said, let's go ahead and see who is online. Go to my channel. Alright, so we are going to, you know what? Reina is online. How about we do a raid of Reina on Twitch? Actually, I just realized I am the only person on my Twitch channel, so I don't want to embarrass myself with a single person raid. That being said, on YouTube side, we have a few people that we could check out. You know what? There's this guy, he's relatively new on reactions. Let's see if he's reacting to so this person's reacting on
Have a wonderful night.
Oh, he is finishing. He just said good night. So we're not doing that. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and head up a Cosmic Otaku.
With her care, she moved in and
So for those of you on YouTube, here you go, Cosmic Otaku. And then for those of you on Kick, I do not have a Cosmic Otaku. But we can definitely join the X count. I will go ahead and get you there. X count does farms. And then on Twitch side, we will hit up a Cosmic Otaku as well. So we'll go ahead and do a raid on the Cosmic Otaku as well. And so again, thank you and have a great night.